Hey guys, Phantom Z18 here with another video. Today I'm going to toy review of the Transformers, the movie, Starscream. Now, basically, this is a reissue of the G1 toy, but in movie accurate colors, or as I like to call it, animation accurate colors. So yeah, before we get on with this review by looking at the figure, let's look at the packaging that it came with. Now here's the packaging that it came with. As you can see, it has a nice image there of Starscream. However, I'm sure that this is the Earthrise Starscream, not the actual 86 Starscream, because how can I tell? Well, 86 Starscream didn't look like Earthrise Starscream. He didn't have all these details, you know? Shouldn't he be like fully like a simple design, not just looking like Earthrise? Like literally, you can tell this is literally the Earthrise toy. Anyways, so yeah, there's Starscream just firing whoever, and who the heck is that? There's two Starscreams? Nah, just joking. There's just showing him in his robot mode and his vehicle mode. And in the background, you can see this is Autobot City, the place where many Autobots get, like, you know, slaughtered by the Decepticons. Transformers the movie logo, and I really like how that looks. And look, you can see Unicron in the background. Ages 8 and plus. Okay, I don't think this toy is gonna be safe for an 8-year-old. Steps to transform it. Simple. And on the other side, just plastic-free packaging, which is really awful, poor decision. Because what happens if the toy gets stolen? You cannot tell if someone just stole a toy and replaced it with sandbags just to make the packaging heavy. Yeah, I doubt that ever happened, but I don't know. Let me know if that happens to you guys. Decepticon Starscream, Transformers the movie, and on the back of the box you have just the figure itself in Robo mode and in jet form, and the movie, and as well as the bio of him. If you can read it for a couple of seconds. And on the bottom there's the G1 character bio and the data or like tech specs or something like that. So yeah, there you go. You just read all of it, and yeah, that's basically it. Now let's get on with this review by looking at the figure itself. Now, I got this figure at Walmart, and I saw it, like, if you've seen my Walmart toy hunt video, you should have seen how many Starscreams they had. They have way too many. I never seen that many G1 reissue figures that much. Last time I ever saw G1 reissue figures that much was the reissue of the, what's it called? The smaller Autobots, the cars that included Bumblebee back in 2018. So yeah. Alright, let's take a look at Starscream's jet mode up close. As you can see, this is based on the animation model. Nice paint they did for the cockpit. Nice details that this old figure had. Now, letting you all know, this is just the old figure, just a new paint. Oh, mine has like a little... What's that? Just a little stain. I don't know what that is. Just, yeah. Decepticon logo for both of the wings. Red there for the wings as well, which is nice. Blue there for the fins. And the afterburners are actually painted in grayish glossy grayish blue. I don't know how to pronounce it or know what type of color that is. Glossy red for the this part right here. So as you can see, this Starscream figure basically has no visible robot cable besides the face right here. The feet maybe, the robot of the chest right here, I guess. But overall, this looks like an actual jet. Now, growing up with the Michael Bay movies, I always see Starscream in his flat jet mode. Honestly, I prefer the more bulkier jet that the G1 Starscream had. Just look how bulky that is compared to the very flat fighter jet the F-22 Raptors tend to be. So yeah, overall, just a nice jet mode. And of course, you see a lot of gaps because this is an old toy. It's not like they're gonna do any like modifications to the original toy, kind of like what they did with the Studio Series Blackout to Grinder, giving him movable hands. But in general, this is a nice recolor to look like the animation model. So yeah. And it has the landing gear and wheels on the feet, so that way it can roll around. The Decepticons transform and roll out? Shouldn't jets like fly instead of rolling? They see me rolling. Never mind. So, the accessories you get included is the null rays right here. These two pieces, these two null rays that are spring loaded, and that you can actually fire missiles. Like, watch. They go decently far, not a lot. And to plug it back, I'm not gonna do it right now because it's gonna be a pain to plug it back in, and all of a sudden they shoot again. Now that's basically it for the vehicle mode. It's just nicely done. Oh yeah, one more thing you can do. You can move up the cockpit, and there's no details on it unfortunately, but it's nice that you can lift this up. I mean, did this include it with a small human figure, or can a headmaster fit in there? I don't know. You guys let me know. I never grew up in 1986, you know. I grew up in 2002, and I did grow up with Transformers animated in the movies. So yeah. What you're gonna need to do before you transform, you need to remove the landing gear. Now, I found out I found a storage for this landing gear, which we'll get into in a second. Other accessories you get is just the basic, you know, hand accessories for the Starscream, like all the Seeker molds had. And surprisingly, you get Megatron in his gun mode. That's right. He can hold Megatron in his hand. And again, he's given that animation accurate colors. Gray there for the body, and black overall for the eye scope, the gun barrel, and as well as the gun handle. So yeah, we'll take a look at that in a second, but first we gotta transform Starscream. Now here's what I do first. First, move down the nose, or the front of the jet. You push these out, no, push them forward, and then these are on a hinge, so you're gonna have to move that sideways. There you go. Now next, we're gonna have to go down here. Let me raise the camera up a bit so you can get a better look of what I'm doing. Now next, here's what I do, is that I move the wings down. There you go. And next, what you're gonna do is you're gonna move this forward, and then make sure the nose cone is like this. So that way you can do this. There's a chest. Next, you're gonna have to pull the head up, and there's his head. And he looks like a cone head right now, or he looks like the Clue. I'm not gonna say it. You know, the 3Ks. Yeah. Move the nose cone of the front of the jet backwards. That way you can create this nice detail of his helmet. And you need to move this up and pull it forwards. Raise this up and then pull it forwards to give him his arms. Yay. Next, you're gonna move the feet down. And next, you move the fins like that. Like that. I'm not sure if that's what the toy says. Yeah, the toys show it like that. There you go. And lastly, what you're gonna do is you're gonna give him his fists of fury. And that's basically it. So there, very simple transformation. So Let's give him the null rays that he's like, you know, known for, or known having on his arms. Hopefully this doesn't spring load and fire at the camera or on the ground and I lose the null rays. Therefore I will have Starscream without his weapons. It's kind of a pain to put these back without accidentally firing like that. There you go. Now you have Starscream and it's not jet mode, robot mode. And this is a very nicely done Starscream. Like I said, it's the exact same thing as the original toy, but given a much more animation accurate colors seen in the movie. Now, one issue I have with mine is that this fist doesn't like to plug in. Like it's on there, but when I touch it a bit, it's now loose again. It's not really loose to the point it falls off. It's just loose. You know what I mean? Yeah, overall, nicely done Starscream figure. Of course, the null rays can shoot, but I'm not gonna do that again because it's a pain to put it back in. That just sounds weird. Anyway, so the accessory you get is the Megatron in his gun mode. Now, you can plug Megatron in his gun mode like this, but what you gotta do for this toy, you gotta give Starscream Megatron. My lord. Oh my lord. Okay, so you first plug Megatron on the top. There you go. And then you plug the gun handle on the bottom of Starscream's hands. His hands have these little tabs for Megatron's gun mode. So all you gotta do is just plug it, one from the top, plug one from the bottom. And boom! Now he has Megatron on his hand. So he can literally shoot down a bunch of Autobots as my background falls, or my backdrop. My review station falls. Oh my lord. Oh my lord. There you go. Now he has Megatron in his gun mode. So you can recreate that scene where he literally slaughters all the Autobots that was in the space shuttle. So yeah, that's really awesome. So, yeah, articulation-wise, the arms can just move up this much, move down, and you can actually move out the arms like that, spread the arms like that, as if he's like shooting everywhere, which is really cool. Now, talking about the landing gear, or the landing wheel, you can store it inside of Starscream's cockpit. That just sounds weird. Like that, and then close it, and then boom, you looking for this? Yeah, so there, that's storage for the landing gear if you want to store it. I don't know. So yeah. Oh, if you have Megatron's if you have the either arm, if you have Megatron on either Starscream's arm, due to the gun barrel, it will actually like stop not. It will basically not move because of the gun. As you can see, you cannot move it that far. So yeah, I gotta say, oh, this toy costs roughly $33, and for $33, I say it's really worth it. You don't just get Starscream, the original figure, but in accurate colors, as he was seen in the cartoon series and in the movie. So I gotta say, this is a must-get if you're a huge fan of Starscream. So, yeah. Anyways, time for some comparisons really quickly. Here he is, right next to my G1 Optimus Prime, which is not accurate to the animation model, because this is basically the toy, based on the toy, not the animation model. So yeah, they look kind of good together. Yeah. Anyways, guys, so that was my review of the Transformers the movie Generation 1 reissue Starscream. Now, what do I think about this figure overall? Overall, this figure is really awesome for the most part. Yes, it's just the same thing as Starscream, but with animation accurate colors. And he cannot articulate that much, mainly because this is the first Starscream toy that he had. And of course, first toys, they tend to be not perfect, but look at him now. He had an Earthrise figure that looks like G1 Starscream, but in heavily articulated like an SH Figure Arts. He has a Masterpiece figure, which I heard mixed reviews of, but overall he's a good figure. But hey, if you want to own the first ever Starscream figure but in animation accurate colors, go for it. If you find one for on clearance or a cheaper price, I say go for it, because what you're getting is worth it. You don't just get Megatron in his gun mode, you get Starscream. I mean, yeah, that's basically it. So yeah guys, hope you guys like this video, like, comment, subscribe, turn on notifications, and I'll see you all next video. Bye guys.